I teach at Improvolution, which is where these fine improvisers all met and studied. And this is sort of what happens when you get to around level 4, you become an expert improviser. And they've all formed their troupe. They are really great and having a lot of fun. Tonight's going to be all improv. The other shows are going to mix sketch, monologues, and improv. So if you like what you see, please come back. And I think that's it. Cell phones off. We all know that. That's good. What else? Anything? We're filming tonight. That's okay. We all know that's all right. So feel free just to shout out suggestions when I ask for them. Your suggestions don't have to be funny. That is their job. So just shout out whatever comes first thought out of your head. And without further ado, let's please welcome the What's Cooking Improvisers. Nicole, Tiffany, Paul, Brendan, TJ, and Mike. What's cooking? Paul and TJ, everybody else can maybe have a seat down here. Okay. Paul and TJ, everybody else. You guys got either chairs or you want in the front row there. Okay, come a little closer for us. All right, so even though the Olympics are all over, we'll just pretend that it's not quite over yet. You're going to be watching a sporting event commentary. So, like some of the more bizarre Olympic events, like trampoline stuff. So, let's make up an event that is in the Olympics this year. So, let's make up a name.
A synchronized trampoline.
Synchronized trampoline. All right, and let's say it kind of has a trampoline-like feel, but actually make up the word.
Elocution.
Elocution. This is called elocution. Okay, there's some sort of trampoline type activity going on, but we're going to find a lot more. And what country, let's say TJ is going to be an ex-champion of elocution. Yeah, that makes him an elocutionist, I guess. And what country is he from?
Brazil.
Brazil. Okay, so you're a famous Brazilian elocutionist. Paul is going to be more of the straight-ahead NBC commentator. And like Bob Costas, very nice. And what's his name? Harold. Harold, good. What's his last name?
Cooper.
Harold Cooper. Okay, so we're going to just get a little bit of a setup. We're going to find out how the game is played, and then we're going to see maybe the first round. And I think that's all they get. Let's give them some love.
Welcome to NBC Sports. My name is Harold Cooper, and we are here covering elocution. And with me, I have Eduardo Carocchio, 4-time gold medalist from Brazil.
But you can call me Coco.
And Coco indeed, we will call you. So, let's start by discussing the sport of elocution. How did you get into it? Let's talk about that just for a moment before we begin.
Well, thank you, Senor. When I was a small boy, my father would put the fur suit on me, put me in the backyard and say, Coco, be your best.
That must have been some fine suit.
It was very hot in the summer, and after a hot day, it would smell a bit, how do you say, furry, from a lot of jumping and eating ripe bananas. But we managed to get routines together, and the team gradually built up from scratch.
And you would say that the Brazilian team this year has been eating quite a few bananas.
It's really good for the heat, and especially for your energy jumping up and down in concentration with your partner.
Yes. So, let's take a look here. We have the Danish team coming ahead. And what do you think of this young guy? His name is Franz Hoffenmeier.
Well, I got to meet Franz in the cafeteria, and
That's an unusual name for a Dane.
crazy. I just called him Big Man.
In fact, the Olympic committee wasn't sure if he was really Danish. That's the controversy that we've been discussing here at the Olympiad this year. they think he might be a ringer from Germany because Germany doesn't have its own squad.
Oh, the game started.
Oh, look at that.
I think we can see it right out there.
Oh, those are just warm.
That's just warm up.
Oh, wow, look at them. Look at them. They're just. Now, you might know a little bit more about it than I do, as this is the first year that I've covered elocution.
Well, as you can see, this beautiful form from the team from Yugoslavia, that's Julia Gardulo and
Oh, yeah.
her mate Mata.
That is definitely impressive. Well, and we have our own spectator right here tonight.
It's just so heartwarming when you see two synchronizations going boing, boing, boing with such rapidity and precision.
Okay, good, very nice, thank you. Still a mystery as to what exactly it is. Maybe we'll find out later. Good. I would like to see Mike and Nicole, please. Yay. This game is called New Choice. So what I'm going to do is stand off to the side and say new choice, and every time I do, they have to think of a new ending to their sentence. You'll kind of see how it works if you haven't seen it before. But they just keep going until I stop, and hopefully something sort of bizarre comes out. And to make it even more interesting, they witnessed what sort of mundane crime? They're going to the police station to report. What kind of mundane crime? Littering. They saw littering, and what famous or semi-famous person was caught littering?
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton was seen littering, and that will inform kind of who these folks are. They've come to the police station to report it, and I'll just throw a new choice every once in a while. So let's give them some love.
Yes, we're here to report a crime. It seems we've seen a famous celebrity dropping something on the street.
New choice.
It seems we've seen a famous celebrity dropping something on a dog.
New choice.
It seems we've seen a famous celebrity dropping something out a window.
New choice.
It seems like we've seen somebody dropping something into a swimming pool.
Yeah, I was actually with this guy, Henry, right here, and we were with this Paris Hilton party. And so we actually saw her dropping like a really big ream of paper.
New choice.
We saw her dropping a really big stove.
New choice.
We saw her dropping her lip gloss.
New choice.
We saw her dropping her sunglasses.
New choice.
We saw her dropping her dog Tinkerbell.
And the screams.
New choice.
And the horror.
New choice.
And the sheer joy.
New choice.
And the sun.
New choice.
And the onlookers. Screaming in agony as the dog plummeted into the shallow end of the swimming pool. Luckily, it couldn't swim. But think of what might have happened.
Yeah, it was actually really amazing
New
because
choice.
it was actually really sad.
New choice.
It was actually really crazy.
New choice.
It was actually really like the sunshine because the little dog had those little floaties on that I guess Eric got for him, and so he was able to swim. But still, it's like littering. It's so wrong.
I want to know what kind of a civilization we live in, where Glitterati can just dump small animals into large bodies of water. It makes no sense.
New choice.
It's wonderful.
New choice.
I enjoy it.
New choice. Okay, good, very nice. Good.